Okie.
Alafia.
Aha.
Ago.
Sanuyayade. Jambo. Kedu. Whoa now. Elaba. Mofeso Ronipa. I want to speak to you today about issues of the day that are of extreme importance. Oruko Mini, Baba Marcus Shango, Doyin Akinlana. Motide Pelu. Okamfo. Sula. Janet Evans. Okay? Awafesoro. Nipa. Issues of survival. For all of we.
Yes.
Okay? We have been inspired to create our next survival and thrival BÈMBÉ event. Juju Ashe Adimuta Bieba sacrifices. Music or ring culture for our upliftment, liberation, survival. I'm gonna say it again: survival, survival, and then thrival. That's right, and protection.
Yes.
We call it the rise up. Okay, and this is what's gonna happen with the rise up. Just like when we did the last one, the Healing BÈMBÉ for the World, we're gonna take y'all with us.
Yes.
Okay, as we're doing all the work leading up to the final culmination in Erenò, March 21st, 2021, 3/21/21.
At 1 p.m.
Now, but before that final culmination, which will end with a concert and celebration, and also possibly some other additional spiritual work, different spiritual work. But on the 18th of March, which will be 3/18/2021, we are going to be in the Bayou, which is the home of the illustrious Maroon Egun-Ancestors, where the great San Malo and Cecilia,
Mama Cecilia,
controlled the bayous and the swamps and kept the oppressors out.
Yes.
This is where San Malo took a hatchet and put it in a tree and said, woe to any two-bob that crosses this line. And kept the colonizers out for decades and generations.
Yes.
And even though San Malo was captured in battle fighting our enemies, the Maroons faded away and continued to live in a modality of freedom, liberation, Uhuru, Ominira, etc. and so forth, setting the greatest example for us.
Yes.
So I'm gonna just go a little bit longer. I'm gonna turn it over to you,
Please.
but I'm gonna say, look. So here's some things that have been concerning us.
Yes.
One,
Yes.
mayhem, skullduggery, destabilization, and instability of our community. Now, when you use terms like destabilization, you're talking about destabilization by intelligence agencies, outside forces, racists, people who are into what I call Ori Oyimbu Buruku, white pathology. Y'all call it white supremacy. I don't use that word because no human beings are supreme. No human being is supreme over any other human being. I call it white pathology, which has infected from top to bottom the whole entire African world.
That's right.
Okay? Now, murder, mayhem, instability, destabilization, Oyimbo Buruku, Orio Fe Buruku. These are the things that we are concerned about, and I look at it like this. Bottom line like this, we at war.
Yes.
And I'm personally, I can't speak for other people, I'm all right with that. However, it's time for us to start winning more.
Yes, indeed.
Winning more.
Yes.
And this is why we have created the Rise Up on 3/21/21. We're going to commune with our Egun in the bush, in the swamp.
That's right.
Where they fought hard up fighting for their freedom and liberation.
That's right.
To build their own world. The great stomping grounds of San Malo and Cecilia. And we're going to evoke them and ask them, what do we need to do now for our families to be successful and protected and to get a leg up? When this video is finished, Okamfo and I are headed straight to the Bayou. Bayou Savauge.
Not any Bayou, but Bayou Savauge.
Which
Why
means
did they name it Bayou Savauge?
the Bayou of the Savages.
Yes.
They call our ancestors savages because our ancestors were ferocious at the art of war. So they call them savages. When they fought for their freedom, they fought for justice. The enemies of our progress, the enemies of the progress of the human race, the enemies of our race, they call our ancestors savages. Well, of course, when you're at war, you will act and behave like a savage when you get pushed in the corner. Push a possum in the corner and see what it will do to you.
That's right.
So, we're back in the corner again almost. But I'm not having it. I'm not having it. So we are going to do this contribution as an energizer for all of we to begin to be able to conquer all opposition and build our lafia, the peace that we need.
That's right.
To survive. We've had multiple funerals because of murder. We've had our community being terrorized with instability.
Germ warfare.
Yeah, both from without and within. Y'all know what I'm talking about. If you experienced it, you know what I'm talking about. I don't have to go into the details right this second.
That's right.
All right, I know I've talked a long time. I kind of unleashed the passion.
That's right.
On Confo. Give them what you got.
I also want to say we're going out there for all the guardians of the swampy areas. We're particularly going out there to give offerings to Saint Cecilia, Mama Cecilia, and San Malo, but all the Maroons that fought. And we're also going out there to see the great Nana Buruku, grandmother of the swampy water, grandmother of this place called New Orleans. We come with our talisman in hand for Nana Buruku. We come to give offerings to the grandmothers and the grandfathers because we need them to fight on our behalf. May we fight and win. May we always win. May the liberation of our people be at the forefront of what we're doing. May the liberation of all people, all human beings. We're doing this to fight for humanity, the whole of humanity. May we rise up, and may we win. Thank you for joining us. 3/21/21, 1 p.m. See you soon.
So here we are, Awatide. Awadide Ni, what I call Ilubamana. That's my name for New Orleans, the town of the Bambara people. And we're standing here in indigenous land. Everybody knows the real name of this land is Bulbancha. Not Louisiana, Bulbancha.
Right.
All right? And what we're going to do is this. We're going to the Bayou Oni today. We're going to ask the Maroons what sacrifices do they want, what actions do they want us to take in order for us to be successful.
That's right.
We're doing that today. Then after that, we're going to let y'all know what they told us. We're going to disseminate.
Yes.
At that point, you can participate. If you want to be part of this movement, you want to be part of this energizing blessing, you can participate. One way that we know that you can participate right now is that you can participate by making a contribution financially, like the last time. Because at some point, we're going back to the Bayou. We're going to put everybody who's participating's name into the mix.
That's right.
Directly.
Right.
And ask for them to be given the fortitude, Agbara, the strength, the power that sustained our people in the Maroons who, did superhuman feats during that time.
Right.
That's going to be on the 18th. Then again, 3 days later, on the 21st, we're going to do a musical tribute to our Egun, to the Maroons, to liberation and freedom, with possibly some more, Juju, some more Adimu Tabieba offerings of sacrifices. We got to get supplies for all of this, whatever that's going to cost. We're bringing supplies out today. We're going to do this anyway. We do this out of our own pocket anyway.
Right.
We got to get supplies, more supplies. We already got supplies today. It's an offering. We got to get supplies, and then we got to do the work. So anybody that wants to contribute, this is how you contribute. There's no set thing. You contribute whatever you feel that you can afford. You will send it to us. You will hit us up. You send us a contribution. We're going to put your name on the list. We're going to do exactly the same like we did at the Healing BÈMBÉ the last time.
In November, right?
Yeah. That was November?
I think so.
Okay. 3/18/21. We're in the bush, communing with San Malo and Cecilia and all of Maroons.
Yes.
And making offerings and sacrifice to energize us.
Right.
This is our culture. You do that first before you go on your campaign.
Right.
3/21/21. That is Aiku-SUNDAY. On that Sunday, then that's when we're going to have the concert. We're going to be joined by Xavier Molina.
Yes.
We're going to be joined. This is going to be also a venture of our new band, the Maroons.
That's right. And we also want to say that by you giving your contributions, what you are actually contributing to is to have your own name included in the prayers, the names of your families, anyone you want to petition to have extra prayers for. By you giving a contribution, your own liberational organizations, your anything that you're doing. If you give a contribution and include your name, we will take your name to the forest, directly to the source, and we want you to know that that's how your money will be used to buy the things for the Ebo, to buy everything that we need to move forward. And we thank you for supporting this work, because this is also things that we are doing for our own liberation and for the liberation of all of humanity.
Right. Whether you contribute or not, if you're a part of this community, we got you in the mix. Right. You know, but
the support is important.
Oh yeah,
because
important.
in Africa and in any other contribution, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it is important that we support the leaders of the different spiritual houses in doing this work. That's why we are marked for initiation. That's why we receive our cuts and we receive things so that we can go out and do the work on behalf of the community. So thank you for supporting our work and honoring what we do as priests, honoring what we do as priests, and the adimo, the gift that we're giving to the ancestors and to the community is to go out and do the work as any good priest and priestess should do. Ashe.
Well, we talked kind of long. There's going to be a lot more coming on. Okonfo has some exciting work going on in Ghana.
Yes.
We'll tell you about that.
Ashe.
Y'all come with us. You're going to be rolling with us. Follow us on the social media. We're going to be just like the last time. We're going to be bringing y'all with us on the work. Shout out to all of the clients of Ile Coin. Shout out to all the clients of Ile Akar Shah. Yoruba New Orleans, IT Ile Faja Lumi in Chicago, IT Oyotunji Village, South Carolina, and definitely to Bug Boy Carway Juju Power.
That's right. And also to my shrine in Ghana, the shrine of Impohima, the shrine of Sun Trophy. I ask right now that my godmother, that she be blessed, and that all the shrines in Ghana be blessed. I also ask for blessings upon my Yoruba godmother, Nana Marilyn. Iya Marilyn Omifunke Torres. So I ask for blessings upon everybody, all those that have led me to be ready for this time in my life right now.
Ashe,
to the four-leggers and to the two-leggers, we give gratitude.
The Rise Up, 321,
21.
21, Erenò, 21, 21.
Remember,
Y'all come with us.
got our back.